everybody, Rex Frost here, and if you can tell, I'm currently on my weekend pilgrimage, and that means Kimchi the dog is with me, and she is passed out cold. So, yeah, and okay, so back when I made my hot chocolate tutorial, I said at the end of the video, feel free to comment any other stuff you'd like me to make. So let's take a little look at that YouTube video's comment section. Okay, and so in the comment section, we got one comment from Surprise Do We I'm very sorry, I do not know how to pronounce your name, but they commented, creamer instead of plain milk is definitely a good idea. We'll be trying. I'm glad I could help you out with that one, but that's not all they said. They also said, can you make a chocolate milk tutorial next? Guess what? Yes, I can, and I'm going to do it right now. Now, unfortunately, Kimchi the dog isn't going to be able to help out with that because she's passed out cold, and my vision isn't the best while wearing this mask, so I don't want it to mess up the couch I'm sitting on. So let's move it up to the kitchen. Okay, so even though Kimchi the dog cannot be with us right now, as I make this hot chocolate, lucky for me, there's a picture of her right here on the fridge. So she's here with us in spirit. So the ingredients are going to be pretty simple. All you're going to need is a cup. We've got some more Kimchi the dog cups. Might be a little difficult to see. Then you're going to, of course, need some milk. And you're also going to need some chocolate syrup. So, yeah, let's get to this one. I'm going to remove my mask real quick as I do it. Also, you're going to need a spoon to stir. I'll be right back. Okay, so while I was getting a spoon, I realized, well, I have a spoon when I can have a straw. That way, I won't look as weird when trying it. So that's pretty nice. So, yeah, let's move the camera down. I'm going to take my mask off a little bit so I can see properly and I make less of a mess. So first, you're going to put milk in. Sometimes I do put the chocolate syrup in first. It's just that today I'm putting the milk in. So you don't want to put fully up, but you want to make sure you leave some room. So that's pretty nice. Then you're going to take the chocolate sauce. I'm using Hershey's syrup today. So let's give it a little squirt. Okay. Hopefully this is good. Ooh, it's beautiful. Okay, so you don't want to put too much in because then you're going to be just drinking syrup. And you want to make sure there's room for other people. And you can see the syrup on the bottom. So now I'm going to stir it with my with my straw. Okay, so you want to stir until the bottom is no longer, the syrup has like blended in, was in the entire glass of milk. I might put a little more syrup in because this milk, you can tell there's chocolate in it, but there's not that much. Okay, I mean, I think this looks somewhat good. I'm going to put a little more syrup in there. Okay, let's see. Because this isn't quite dark enough. I mean, it's not like the gold standard from like chocolate milk you'd buy from the store. But then again, it's almost impossible to get to that consistency. So honestly, I'm gonna give this a couple more stirs, and then I think this is going to be good. Okay. Let's see. How does this taste? That's pretty good. I'm going to spice it up. Okay, so this stuff isn't necessary, but I just felt like doing this just for fun. But I have some whipped cream, so as leader and founder of the cream crew, I always have to have some cream in there. So let's get creamy. Pretty creamy if I say so myself. Let me take this. I'll save this for later. Okay, so yeah, let's see. Does the cream improve? You know what? I don't want to get too creamy, so I'll say Okay, how much does the cream prove? That's creamy if I say so myself. Let's see what Kimchi the dog thinks. Okay, so unfortunately, Kimchi the dog cannot have chocolate milk because dogs shouldn't eat chocolate because it has a cyabraine. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a toxic chemical that is really bad for dogs. So no chocolate milk for Kimchi. Also, dogs are lactose intolerant, so it's for the best. However, you can have a couple treats. This is a real dog. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed. Hey, Kimchi, we need to make a thumbnail photo. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I definitely did. Shout out to the commenter that suggested making this video. Feel free, anyone else, to comment any other tutorials you'd like to see me make, because I'm all for it. As long as they're somewhat reasonable, I can totally do them. And it lets me know that you enjoy making these videos. So so I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to comment any other suggestions and subscribe if you'd like to see any more tutorials. And yeah, we'll see y'all later. Bye.